Hi everyone, this is Senator Patty Murray, and I want to thank you all for inviting me to speak at this year's annual conference. I am especially glad we are continuing this conversation on the importance of strengthening our collective effort to regain control over the trade of U.S. weapons, as well as what I'm doing at the federal level to protect civilians around the world from human rights abuses. Simply put, U.S. weapons should not be used to commit war crimes. Yet, far too often, especially under the previous administration, congressional authority to uphold human rights around the world has been ignored. If we are going to fulfill our moral responsibility and show how much our country truly values human rights, then we must reassert congressional authority over future arms deals to keep our weapons out of the wrong hands. That's why I reintroduced my bill, the Values in Arms Export Act, to make sure U.S. weapons are not being used to commit war crimes against innocent kids and families. This legislation would designate nations like Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates as countries of concern, subjecting them to enhanced monitoring of how they use U.S.-provided weapons. In addition, this bill would make it so countries who continue to violate human rights could also be subject to a potential arms sales ban and sanctions, ensuring Congress performs its role in regulating foreign commerce. We should be looking at every way possible to crack down on dangerous and illicit arms deals happening around the globe, which have repeatedly been used to violate the laws of war and human rights. The time is now for Congress to act and prevent any further bloodshed or human rights violations, and I will be fighting tooth and nail to make progress on this issue however we can. So thanks again for inviting me to speak with all of you today.